Hello everyone, welcome back to ZOR Pilgrimage of the Slorfs. We're here on our run where we have every boon and every debuff from the main menu switched on. We've just defeated the first boss and we are all ready to carry on to the barraging overgrowth. Let's see what happens here. Right, well, immediately, this is bad. Mighty Underflock Cannon. Enemy fix. Cannon 2 damage, range 5. Oh, jeez. They've really got an upgrade. If Slorf is in line of 5 tiles faces, the cannon will fire. Right, well, we definitely need to move then. Absolutely need to move. Then what else is going on? We've got another one there in a line of 5, which rotates, whereas this one does not. This one is fixed. Then we have a Thrix. A lost Thrix, which starts with Evade, a Rock Grimp, a regular Grimp, and a bunch of other stuff around as well. And Lightning to avoid, just for good measure. Okay. We trek, we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and kill this Grimp. I think I'm going to start with a sneak just to get out of the way of this turret, and then we go again immediately. With that, I think we trek, then we can hit this once, hit this twice, hit this a third time, and then if I could get out of the way of this, we could nut fling and kill that, but we have to spend some movement to get out of the way of this turret, which is a shame, but just how things must be. So I'm going to walk to here so that the Grimp will step towards us. Thank goodness they kicked us the whole way over that road. Otherwise, we would have gotten wrecked by that turret. Right, here is the wrong time for the gazing effigy, unfortunately. But we can nut fling and deal with that. Here, we can motivate and attack this twice, unless Cyclone would be any better for us. I don't think it would. Right, the armored guy coming up next. Now there might be some world where we can get this shot by this, but I'm not sure what world that is. Now it says if a Slorf is in the way, this thing will fire. I'm wondering, Cyclone targets all things within range 2. And Gazing Effigy has a build aura of 2. So unfortunately, we can't gain the benefit of Gazing Effigy in Cyclone unless Cyclone also destroys the thing. But we can ambush, and I will just hit this weed once and end my turn where I am. And here, I think we can just do some exploring in this general direction. They move. The lost one's going to move. And then we are presented with a great opportunity to just Cyclone here. And we hit that. We hit this for 3. We did 2 points of armor damage and then 1 point of health damage to that. Now, where else are we going? There's sticks, there's pods, there's branches, there's tubers, there's rocks. I didn't even see that monster claw there, although that might have just appeared with the murdering we did. Can't remember, but what are we going to start with? Let's just go with a walking stick up to here. That rotates again. That guy's running off. Right, we definitely want to kill this. But this turret is going first. Now, the only card we have is Collect, unfortunately. So we could step to here, and then the turret will kill that. But I don't think that helps me in any great way. So we'll just destroy that before we get hurt. I am going to take this opportunity to jump to this stick over here. Then we need to be ready to kill that Thrix jumping around, and after that it's just the turrets to worry about. Right, I'm just going to discard through some of the stuff we really don't need right now. Berserk would be great. That would let us kill this Thrix in one turn. But it can't get to us right now, given the lay of the land over there. Just going to keep discarding free stuff. Let's explore in this direction. It'll be nice to be next to some water. Yes, lightning. Nobody fears you. You're far too obvious. Trek here is great for us. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and just kind of hoover up a bunch of the stuff here. Or if we ambush and then trek, we could go 1 attack for 2, but it's +2 damage, so 1 attack for 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for 3 damage here as well. Be a little bit harder to grab all this stuff, but there's plenty of mushrooms around and stuff, so I'm going to move to here. Then I'm going to discard this Grimpie that we don't need right now. That guy keeps moving around. Those keep moving. Now we have +2 damage while attacking this turn. So if we trek, kill that. 1 action, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actions. Here I will happily motivate, hit these sticks, get this recipe. Battle staff could be helpful. They stopped on lightning, gotten rid of their evade. That's at least a good start for us. I'm going to put a gazing effigy down there. Yeah, I'm going to gather this tuber while I'm next to this water. That rotates. That runs away. Right, we need to hit this. If we do it with Berserk, we have some actions to spare afterwards. Probably the best thing to do. How many actions do you get? 3. 1, 2, 3 would hit me. I'm actually just gonna... Can I not hit you? I have to harvest you? Oh no, I don't have enough actions. That'd be why. No, because this is... Berserk. I feel like I should be able to attack this gazing effigy. Might be a bug. Right, over here, we've got loads of food currently. You have 3 actions. 1, 2, 3 would not get you to kill me. I'm going to jump over here. That's fine, I think. We shuffle and redraw, but not the 8 cards that are either stuff or exhausted. And over here, there is XP right there that I do want. We are going to need to get some food in us eventually. Just discard the tuba first. And up here, we can berserk. Hit that twice. Enemies are clear. Now we just have to worry about collecting all of the XP, sticks and stuff. All of those things that we're going to want. So let's start with the walk there. Then I'll go and ambush here, get that food. I want my harvest card to get that rock. But I will happily jump to there. I can discard a water card I don't need. Then from here, I'm going to play collect and go 1, 2, 3, and we'll move towards this healing pod. Can discard a claw, no bother. We have no food left, but we can motivate into these grubs and then back 1 space. We can gather this rock, stone. Then with that, we can now... let's go and get this recipe. I didn't even see it there. Dew Collector. Take a step with a walk is just fine. So there's XP there, and there's the pod here. We'll save motivation for when we're really low on food. Got all of that stuff. We'll play ambush just for something to play. We shuffle again. And we want to get to our harvest card for this pod, and then we're basically done. Getting extra sticks because we can. Stand next to water so we can discard water stuff for free. More food for us. We can discard stone for free. Discard nutflinger. We can't gather that yet, but we can play collect for 1. And then we can gather that. It's all the stuff. We can make camp. To camp. Right, that was a pretty smooth encounter, I would say. We can finally make bubbling soup, +1 max water, +2 max health. And then straight into a gurgling stew, +4 max health and the digest card. We can also do +1 food gain and a movement card slot. Raised bed, heal 1 each camp, gain card rested. We don't have a beast horn yet. I would like one, don't have it. Battle staff also requires the beast horn we don't have. Give Slorf 3 actions during use, +1 damage. We got a water collector, dew collector. Reduce water costs by 1. Day fire, reduce food costs by 1. The Unmaker would be really cool, but unfortunately, still don't have a wild stone. We have one fur. Do we need the fur for anything else? No. Alright, so I think we can make the raised bed with 2 leaves. Is there leaves for anything else? No, not really. Alright, let's go raised bed. Let's go gurgling stew. Do I want to make a roasting spit? Do I want to use the claw to do it is the bigger question. Harpoon. Harvest tile within 4 range. Did we just add a harvest slot in our deck? No, we just have gather. Well, we're not going to get any of that stuff immediately, are we? Alright, fine. We will build the roasting spit so when we pick up mushrooms and stuff, they are more efficient for us. And that's probably enough crafting. We have 5 XP. This lazy is now back in our deck. I would rather craft a walking stick and swap this lazy. Oh joy! Give me a sec. Alright, reloaded back to exactly where we were. I wanted to swap this lazy for this walking stick. And then we had 5 XP. We can upgrade Sneak. Prowl. Give both Slorfs get an additional turn. Collect. Gain 2 actions. Gain 1 action when you enter. An enter effect grants experience, resource, or a card. Or we could explore to something new and interesting and different. I think I'm going to go with Sneak being better so that when we play it, both Slorfs get an extra turn in the rotation. Then we will head to the Entangling Burrows. Oh dear. Fingers crossed we can get through another encounter without any more issues. What do we have going on here? There is a fish in a pond over there. That looks like our only water source here. We've got a thorny bug. Actions 2, poke. Attacker takes 1 damage if adjacent when attacking. There's a burrowing thrix, a regular thrix, a tanglewood, pesky bug. That looks about just about everything. So we now have +1 to all of our food gains, which is lush. Very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a gazing effigy down right there so that we can nut fling that guy without being injured while attacking. Alright, the enemies cannot be hurt by the underflock nests anymore. That's just us. It's gotten very intimate in here. But if we trek, we can destroy this, step across, and we don't have quite enough actions because we had to attack the thorns first. That'll be fine. Really want this thing to be dead. We can just do that with a walking stick. That's no bother. Alright, that's a nice start. Okay. We are just trapped. We could gather something, but I'd rather... I guess we've got 4 water each. Gather is a 2-cost card. From up here, there's not really much to do. We don't need the healing. We need to kill this tree at some point. Fish. Oh, there's a round boulder. Also known as the incredibly important round boulder. Destroy, drops a wild stone. It now tells you. That is nice. So if you didn't know before, Looking at the tooltip on the round boulder says destroy, drop a wild stone. Wild stone being these things. So you need a wild stone for that, a wild stone for this, and apparently if you want the unmaker, that is a wild stone as well. So we definitely want to get over there and destroy that boulder. But for now, we're over here. I'll take this turn to harvest this rune and get a sticky trap. Build trap within 3 tiles, immobilizes enemies when attacked or at end of round if adjacent. Interesting. I've not seen that one before. Right, I'm just going to discard bandages. New thorns go up. Old thorns go down. Right, I do want to get this triobelisk. But we might as well start hiking in that general direction. As for us over here, I would like to put a gazing effigy down on exactly that tile there, because then it would be 2 tiles away from Tanglewood, which would help me a lot. We might have to step on this baby Thrix. We get some food back. Let's go over with a walking stick. We still kill them. So this Thrix is now enraged, plus 2 damage while attacking. Which is not ideal. They have 3 actions. So if we go ambush, destroy this, and then step into that tile. I'm going to put a gazing effigy down there. This guy's going to move 3, but not have enough actions to kill us. The rage has gone away. We have plus 2 damage while attacking. They have 4 health. So we could Cyclone and get rid of a bunch of these thorns. I don't really know if that would be helpful. Or we could just attack this guy for a bunch of damage because we're doing 3 damage per attack currently. I'll go with motivation. Hit you once, hit you a second time. Another claw has been dropped. You have 2 actions. I'm going to jump to here. Hope that doesn't fly away. It did. Right. Let's go prowl for 1. Get that. Then over here we can ambush. Then we'll do more damage next turn. I'm going to walk 1 to there. Then we can trek while we're doing extra damage. Hit that once. Hit that again. You have 2 actions. I can't get to them without being killed, so I'm going to end my turn. Now I'm ready to attack that guy. Over here. Feels like much of a muchness, really. Right, Berserk means we can attack this plenty of times for cheap. And let's get the food first, because we need lots of actions when we come over to this boulder in a second. Then I'm just going to discard the claw. Here we have 2 water left to gather this to get a new card. Assist dash second wind. Recover one random exhausted card in the deck. Ignore the cost of the next card played. I'm going to go with that. Thank you. Right, then... I need to destroy this. That's my biggest to-do. Which means going a long way to get there, unfortunately. I'm going to discard Nutflinger. Then here... I don't think goo is a fairly rare resource, but we have 3. Sticky trap. Tooltip hides underneath the bottom of the screen, which is not ideal. But do I need goo for much else? These 2 is 2. One of these would be 3. An Unmaker would be 4. I guess maybe I do want it. I will walk onto the goo. We will jump onto this experience. This is all free now. Right, we're going to get hurt here, but we can play collect to get this food at the very least. Then we could nut fling. We are in range of this gazing effigy, so slightly more effective. Motivation is great. Then ambush is really good. Motivation is just what we needed. Not going to step on the traps, thanks very much. We have +2 damage, and we can attack multiple times with Berserk in one turn. Not that we needed it, apparently. We can gather this fish. There is a sticks there and a sticks there, but we have 15 sticks. We're going to heal slightly when we get to camp, and I think we are ready to go to camp. Crafting. So we can get a strategy game. Counterattack when attacked, 1 evade start of day. Or we could make an Unmaker. Attack any target on map for 6 damage. I think this seems great. For 1 water. So it is, however, exhausted, which is kind of a shame. But I will tell you what, I'd rather have the Unmaker in the deck than Cyclone at this point. 6 XP is a lot to work with. Let's upgrade Explore to something more interesting. Another Hike, a Caution, or a Foresight. Give Slorf 2 actions, draw 2 cards from deck. Give Slorf 1 action, 1 armor. Give Slorf 4 actions. I love Hike, it's so good. Right, I'm going to take a Hike. Any more crafting to do? Well, if we get this swipe card, we can actually swap it in the deck. No, I can't. We have a swipe card, but I don't have another slot for a card. That's on me. This would add deck slot attack, so I need a Beast Horn before I can do that. Alright then, I think that is enough faffing around here. Do I want a sticky trap? Build trap within 3 tiles and mobilizes enemies when attacked or at end of round if adjacent. We only have one claw. I'm going to hold on to that for a while. Let's go sort these dusty pools out. Sungrave. During turn, if a Slorf is within 2 tiles, destroy grave and spawn a fuming phantom. Alright, so we need to get away from here very quickly. Or we need to destroy it very quickly. One of those two things. We also have a Chronothrix, a Strange Beast, a Tough Bug, a regular Thrix, another Chronothrix, and some nests. Alright, this is not ideal, I would say. I'm going to put that down there. And we are going to... Are we going to trek or are we going to berserk? Let's berserk. Alright, that is no longer a threat to us. There's a lot of enemies around though, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to ambush. +2 damage next turn. And hide in the grass. Then here. This one's probably going to be destroyed in a second. But I can put another one behind it. And we're still in the area of effect for those. And now we have +2 damage when attacking and a Trek card. So that's dead. That's dead. There's the Beast Horn we want. Then we have 3 actions left. Over here, without a ranged attack, there's not much we can do from here, but I will just discard. I will gather these nuts. Right, that takes a punch for us. Right. We can kill this guy. No, we can't. It's got evasion. But we can't kill it immediately. We're still safe hiding in the grass. In that case, what do I want out of this? I'll tell you what, let's go hit once, hit twice, walking stick, hit again, then they're dead. Now it's just these 2 guys to worry about. And we can prowl. Gives us extra turns. Hike is going to let us hit that once. And that once, which gets rid of the dodges they had. Then we can unmaker one of them. Very dead. And then this guy has 3 HP left. A walk to hit for 1. Then we're going to get hit probably. No, they regenerated their evade. That's fine. Walking stick. Nutflinger. Then we get hit. Now, given the opportunity to do so, we should eat as many of these babies as possible before they disappear. That was simple enough, wasn't it? Right. What do we actually want out of this? There's some bark there. I would like that. We can get a leaf out of this. There's a rune there. There's a tumbleweed. There's some grass. Right. Let's collect and go. Oh, we can't climb the cliff, unfortunately. It's fine. We've got plenty of food right now. Discard a nut. Discard another nut. Discard a horn. Alright. Discard a nut flinger. Hike gets us up here. Looking for my harvest cards, really. We're going to need to jump if we're going to get past this bug egg. So, we'll do that in a second. We have our gather card, though, so I'll get this leaf. Then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4 to climb back up again. Discard a nut flinger because we're next to water. Oh, we are very low on food. Alright then. In that case, I'm actually going to jump. If I jump down here, we have to just spend actions to climb up again. Doesn't seem ideal. Right, I'll spend 2 to get to there. We learn about a rock flinger. That sounds more deadly than a nut flinger, doesn't it? Motivation will be good over here to get that stuff. So up here, I'm actually going to move over towards the grass that I might be able to harvest in a second. Motivation gets the bark. Here, we can walk 1 to there. Discard the bark. Gather this grass. And I think that's everything on the map that we want. So let's make camp. Super. Now, what does it take to make a rock flinger? Well, we can make a practice target, +1 attack card range. A rock flinger is just a stone and a leaf. Attack target within range 5 for 1 damage. That seems pretty good for what we might need it for. I'm going to go practice target. Seems like an obvious choice. Then we have 1 leaf. Am I spending it here? I think I am. We can get a barbed shield as well. Slorf gains 2 armor. Slorf gains thorn for 2 turns. That's pretty good as well. Doesn't need the same leaf though. So I will get a rock flinger and I will swap my nut flinger for the rock flinger. I will swap this stone for cyclone. Is there anything I actually want to swap bandages out for? Tell you what, I'm going to swap walk for assist. That'll be good. We've got 8 XP. Give Slorf 2 actions, ignore the cost of the next card played. I'm going to make this hike also a trek. And I don't know if I want those cards to be as expensive as they can be. Let's see what this swipe turns into. Punch, disengage, and mark. Attack target in range 3 for 1 damage. If target is an enemy, buff with +1 to combat damage received. Sure. Might not put it in my deck, but we have it now. Crafting. So we did Unmaker. I was thinking about a sticky trap. I don't want foraging packs. I need another wild stone for that. This is all fine, I think. Don't have an extra beast horn for a battle staff. Alright, we'll make a sticky trap. Don't know where I'm going to put it in the deck. I'll take out the bandages. It's not like I need it, is it? Alright. That is plenty enough for today. Join me next time. We will go out to the Crackling Shrine and see if we can't speedrun our way down to the heart of the burrow. For now, though, thank you ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put those down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.